Yeah, well, right now, we're actually working on the new project for Top 25. I think we're going to be in the studio at the end of October, early November. So we're really excited about that. It's going to be 3 projects, actually, not just 1 album. So we were gathering songs and ideas, and we were going back and forth. You know, it's really not about kind of pleasing somebody just because of the music style, but really connecting them with the presence of God. And the presence of God is universal. You know, it doesn't have a genre. It's really about picking the songs that would touch their heart, you know, the lyrics. Because you can sing the same song in different styles and different tempos, but the lyrical content will never change. And that's really what impacts, you know, the heart of someone. And the Word of God is always the thing that goes in and it just kind of changes people. So every church is different, you know, everybody worships different. And because another thing, you're always receiving visitors. So the church really changes every Sunday. You don't know who's going to be there in those seats. It's kind of like you just put in God's hands. Like, I'm going to try my best to make sure, you know, that what that we do is a blessing to them. I mean, I think I would like to think that I prepare myself every day, because you just never know. Try to keep up to date with, you know, what's coming out, and there's so many beautiful songs that God is inspiring with these artists. So I try to learn as much as I can, even the stuff that I feel like it might be out of my comfort zone, because you have to be able to shift fast and make sure that shift, you don't lose them, that you're able to connect them the entire time. So we have to really ask for guidance every single day, because we don't know when we will have to be, you know, ready, and when God will call us to do something different. Listen to different styles, get out of your comfort zone. There's always something you can learn, you know, and that you can implement on a daily basis, especially when you're leading worship. First of all, I'm so excited that the conference is going to be in San Diego. I wished I had something like this, you know, when I started leading worship, because there was a lot of questions that I had that no one could really say, like, you know what, I've been through that, I'm going through that, I'm frustrated just like you, or, you know, I'm struggling with these things. So I think it's such a blessing for our city, and so I'm super excited. I think it's going to really change, you know, our community, because we need something like this. I'm speaking on adapting songs for a multicultural congregation. And I'm actually pretty excited because a good friend of mine, Julissa, will be joining me as well for that conference. And we're going to just kind of go over the do's and don'ts. You know, you kind of have to adapt yourself to your church, and also adapt these songs to fit your own church by changing the tempo, or changing the guitar, or changing the piano. You know, it kind of functions differently from what it was before. So we'll be able to go through these things with them and give them tips on how to do that, how to pick the correct song for your church. We'll also have a panel with Christine Vicario and Julissa, and they'll be able to ask questions directly towards them, and just kind of have one-on-one. I'm also speaking on how to prepare technically for a worship service. We'll be able to share stuff that we use, you know, that I implement in my services, and how to organize a service. So hopefully they'll be able to go back home with resources and a lot of tools and personal experiences that they will be able to implement, and say, you know what, if Hez made it through, I'm going to be okay. You know, it's time to really be accountable, and it's time to really learn and grab these resources and go back to our church and make a difference, because it's time to rise up and take all these amazing opportunities like Worship Leader Conference. And I'm so excited, as you can tell.
Yeah.